My name is Ed Roffey. I'm 57 years old, and I live in Grand Junction, Colorado. Yeah, I started playing racquetball back in the 80s when I was in the Navy. My last tour of duty, I was at Beeville, Texas. And we got to playing racquetball at lunch. That was a good workout. It was a lot of fun. Action-packed, fast-paced. I thought, this is great. And there was a guy there that was pretty good. And so I always wanted to get as good as he was, but I never could. And then after I left there, I moved to California at an Air Force base, and there was a racquetball courts. So I got to play some more, and then I got to run into some really good players. And I got to see some pros play, and I realized, wow, these guys are amazing. So I started practicing a lot more, and I started playing all the time. Eventually I got really good.
Roffey played in tournaments throughout California, but then got away from the game until he reached retirement.
And I turned 50 and decided, yeah, I'm going to get back into this. I'm still pretty good at racquetball, and these guys are old now. So I went out and I started playing some national tournaments in the 50s, and I found out these guys are really good, really good. I got smoked.
That inspired Ed to get a coach, Ruben Gonzalez, a pro racquetball player that Ed met at his first National Masters tournament.
Once a year or so, we'd get together and spend a week and work on stuff, and really it was all about fundamentals again. Surprisingly, at that level, you'd think your fundamentals are pretty good, and you get surprised. They may not be as good as you think.
Rededicating himself to the fundamentals helped Ed win, and he brought a military level of discipline to his practice.
I don't practice things that I'm not going to use. I practice shots that I'm going to get. I'm going to get this, so I work on this. And it's worked really well. I've probably got 1,000 racquetballs down there, but I'll take one ball in and just try and hit a specific serve. And I'll just keep doing it over and over again, back and forth, back and forth.
He does this relentless practice because his favorite part of Masters tournaments is seeing how he measures up against the best.
Anytime I had a chance to play some great player, I mean, I leaped at it. It was, yeah, it's like, I was in a racquetball tournament in California back in the 90s, and some pro racquetball player entered into it. And the tournament director was upset with the pro for playing in it. Asked me how I felt about it, and I said, are you kidding me? Put me in with him the first round. I want to make sure I get a chance to play him in case someone else beats me. And they said, well, you're going to lose. Yeah. And I thought, well, what a stupid way of looking at things. So if Tiger Woods were to come over and say, hey, you mind if I play in your tournament with you? Would I say, no, man, I'm going to lose? Heck no, man, come on, it'd be awesome. And, well, Roffey, you know you're going to lose. Yeah, so I get to play Tiger Woods.
One thing that is obvious with Roffey, he loves racquetball. He's even built a court inside his home.
And I knew a friend in California that had a racquetball court in his house, and I asked him, you think that's going to help or hurt? He said, it's definitely going to hurt. You're going to have a hard time selling it because of that. I don't care. You know what? I'm going to use it every day. We're here to have fun. And if I'm not having fun playing this game, I'll be out of there in a split second.